make this special top secret announcement that has been brewing for, I think, 6 months. I approached Noah, Claudia, and Neil roughly 6 months ago and shared an idea that I had. For the Magic Media membership, I mean, it was always intended to be a space for creators to create, to go from being an amateur entrepreneur to somebody who is a professional entrepreneur, somebody that can be paid like a pro, somebody that's doing professional and important work in the world. And that's always been the motivation that I've had. As Magic Media has grown, and I've been pulled towards all of these partnership projects and doing those launches and helping to produce the media over there. And now with Magic Kids, it was just, it was not possible for me to be able to provide all of the coaching and support to community members, both inside the community forum, as well as with all the events that I believe should happen in here. Like in Tad Hargrave's community, he has several events a week, and he really, like, that is his one thing that he does for his job, is he runs his community. And for me, I have a bunch of projects on the go, all of which I believe can contribute in my coaching practice to support entrepreneurs and creators to create better and to build their businesses. And so I had an inspiration and an inquiry about how could we make this club that we're a part of even more supportive of everybody who's in it. And so when I approached Noah, Neil, and Claudia, who each of them in their respective gifts have a lot of talent to contribute, and I wanted to see what would happen if we combined forces. And for Claudia, I mean, she has 14 years in branding, web design, strategy, building beautiful websites, templates, making the beauty of a brand really stand out and pop. And with Neil, I mean, Neil, you built the best, I tell everybody this, you built one of the best online platforms I've ever seen. And I've always been really inspired by your creative spark that you have, and your ability to follow through, and your ability to create beauty that is also really helpful. And you have so much to teach outside of the realm of how to play guitar. And so that was why I picked you out. And then Noah, we've been friends for years now. And Noah is an incredible coach and strategist. And he draws from his background in astrology, but he is also a ridiculously organized and deep individual who is here to help people tap into their purpose and to follow their alignment by staying true to themselves, by staying in their integrity, and also by paying attention to what is coming up in your charts and what chapter of your life you're actually in. Because sometimes if we're not paying attention or we're unaware, we can be trying to push things forward that are in the wrong chapter of our lives. And so he's provided me a lot of insights. He's provided a lot of our friends a lot of insights. And what he's doing with the Nadir, I feel is it's in such alignment with what I want to do here. So you all probably got an email this morning, or if you're watching this in future, if you're on the email list, we're launching something new, something improved, something way more focused on results, called the Creators Club. The Creators Club, we came up with the name because I've had a philosophy. I think I wrote down this affirmation 15 years ago, the ABCs of creating: always be creating. If you're always creating, you're always improving. If you're always improving, your work's always getting better. And that's ultimately, that is the slow and guaranteed path to turning professional in your work. That's the slow and guaranteed path to getting results and helping people get results in the world. And so the Creators Club is a massive upgrade from what we've been doing at the Magic Media membership, because it includes one-on-one coaching. There will be continued Magic Minds. Claudia is going to be working her magic, doing templates. We're going to have every single month, there will be skill building challenges where one of us is going to guide a 4-week challenge that helps you to learn new skills to apply to your business and your creations. We're going to be doing get shit done work parties where we have 2-hour time slots where everybody shows up, says the project they're working on, and you can have 2 hours of focused, deep dive time in a communal experience. You're going to be having real accountability. Noah is going to be our accountability support person who's going to be checking in with you, making sure you're doing what you said you're going to do, asking for what support you need so that you can get that support and you can actually fulfill on the things that you said you're going to do. The purpose of the Creators Club is to get shit done and have fun while living your life in alignment with your purpose and your passions, and ultimately living the lifestyle that you're trying to live. Why we become entrepreneurs is always a lifestyle choice. And we should be living that now, whether the business is booming or whether we're in the early stages. We have to find those ways to cultivate that dream lifestyle right now. For example, when I couldn't afford to play golf, but I still had my sights set on professional golf, I would go down to the park down the road and I would chip balls for hours just out in an open field, because that was where my affordability was. But it kept me living the dream now. It kept me focused on the thing that I wanted and helped me to embody it in the present moment. So with the Creators Club and all the extra perks and all of the extra benefits that will come with what we're doing inside the club, instead of one coach, me, you'll get access to 4 coaches who all have a lot to contribute, who all have a ton of experience. The price is going to be going up. The annual membership is going to be $5,000 a year. There will be payment plans available. For all of our MAJIK members, we are doing a contest. So we're going to be giving away 3 annual passes to the Creators Club for this contest, and I will be printing details in the next 24 hours. You will be set to a challenge to pre-sell and launch something by April 15th. You have to sell at least 1 spot. It could be a membership, it could be an audio library, it could be a video series, it could be a workshop, it could be something. You have to sell something that you are creating by April 15th. And you have to deliver it by the end of April. So people have to receive the thing that you're selling them by the end of April. We're doing this to light a fire under everybody's asses. We're doing this as a way to motivate and inspire everybody who maybe hasn't been seeing the progress that you've been wanting. You've got 6 weeks to get that shit done and get it out into the world, at least something. It doesn't have to be your full vision, fully realized, but it could be a coaching program. It could be any number of things, and we'll have a list of things that it could be. If you complete the challenge, you will immediately qualify for 50% off the Creators Club membership immediately, and payment plans will be available. And if you were ever a lifetime member to the Great E-Course Adventure or MAJIK Media, at any point you paid lifetime access, then you automatically get your first year for $2,000. So just a way to honor all of those and to make it cool. And for the top 3 people that follow through on the challenge and launch something by April 15th, we'll be going through and we'll be selecting what we deem to be the top 3 based on professionalism, design, creativity, most potential in that industry and what they're doing. We'll choose the top 3 and you get a full year subscription into the Creators Club. So that is the challenge that we're posing to everybody to celebrate the launch of this new chapter, this new era with MAJIK Media, with what we're doing with the Creators Club and all of the projects that are going to come from this space. We're doing 5 free events, which we sent the email out about, majikmedia.com/creators-club/events. Long URL. But if you go to that, you can register for the 5 events. And these are going to give people a taste of what we're doing inside of the community. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited that the secret is finally out. It's been very, very hard for me the last 6 months to not even hint or talk about what we've been working on. And so for anybody who isn't called to continue with the Creators Club, you may maintain your MAJIK Media membership until May 1st. After that, it will become the Creators Club and the membership will end. If the price is outside of anybody's comfort zone, I would highly recommend you move your membership over to Tad Hargrave's membership, the Marketing for Hippies membership, because what he's doing over there, I feel like is a necessary and preliminary step for what we're trying to do at the Creators Club, which is Tad's going to get you set up and we're going to help you go pro with what you're trying to do. So that is my exciting news. Claudia, Noah, Neil, do any of you have anything that you want to add, share, say, anything? I'm really excited to be collaborating with all of you. It's been so fun to dream into this and to plan all of the things that are coming up.
Maybe I'll go first. I just want to say that I'm really excited about this because I feel that in terms of integrity, one of my big words, in terms of us all being able to connect into what we're really here to do as creators, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as people who are walking a path of service that is singular and unique, this community offers us a real good chance to have that type of accountability, support, ideas, brainstorming, coaching in a way that I see is it's pretty unique. There's going to be a real sense of support and from different avenues, different types of people who are coming into this. All the coaches in this program have a real depth of experience that is coming from a different place, a unique place. And I think that that really will help whoever is part of this community in a big way, because it's not just coming from one singular line of thinking around this is how you make a business, this is how you do marketing, et cetera. There's a lot of different, very creative approaches that all of us have taken to build our businesses and apply ourselves to what we're doing. And I'm genuinely really excited about what kinds of progress we can see happen in our community members as a result of that. And so if you've been waiting to, take the next leap in what you're doing, if you've been feeling somewhat on the fence in terms of how you're doing what you're doing, if there's been a sense of internal splitting around how do I make decisions that are going to really take me to the next level, I think that this level of commitment would actually really serve that. And we're all 100% in on this and we're here for you. And so, that would be my words of enthusiasm, great enthusiasm for what's going on. So thank you, Bradley and Claudia and Neil for being a part of this. And I look forward to these next steps and supporting the wonderful people who join us.
Thanks, buddy.
I think you tried to unmute me, Bradley. Is that a nudge? I don't know if I can follow that. That was beautiful, Noah and Bradley. And I'm just honored to be part of this community in any way. When I joined, I just felt this total pull and synergy from day one to everything that Majik Media stands for and is putting out in the world. And I think we're in such a deep transitional time on the planet that we need more conscious, creative people to put their work out into the world. And so I feel like I'm personally being called to do that, to bring myself forward in new and powerful ways that make more impact. And that is through reaching more people through what I do. And this was one of those gifts from the universe that just fully felt like, this is one of the vehicles that I feel really aligned to do that through. And to serve this community in a deeper way. I feel like for me and my business, the only way I've ever done anything is through the power of community and a really focused container of other creatives that I can be myself fully with. I can bring the ugly and the beautiful with, and I can help work through all of the pieces that it really takes to do this. And so I'm just honored to share my gifts in any way that I can to support that. And alongside Bradley, Neil, and Noah, I think we can make really incredible magic happen. And I'm just so excited to be part of it. Putting everything together for this has been such a joy, and it's reminded me why I do what I do. So I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. And I really hope, obviously, all of you come along with us on this next chapter. And so, thank you so much for allowing me, inviting me to be part of this, Bradley. And excited. Thanks.
Well said, guys. I just have to say, when Bradley asked me, I was so honored to be included in this team, this great team, and working behind the scenes and putting it together for the last 6 months. I got to say, I'm excited for anybody that does continue and join, because all the opportunities that you're going to have every month to engage with us and to move your projects forward in different ways with guidance. It's just going to be great. It's going to be a great value. And I think what the Magic Mind was great as it was, but now it's going to be 100 times better with all of the coaching and all of the different challenges and all of the takeaway files and just, that's just the beginning. I mean, this is the stuff that we're creating when we're brainstorming. Once we get in there and start interacting with everybody and really understand how we can best help everybody, it's just going to get better and better. So, and I think we have a great team and we have enough bandwidth to actually, work with people one-on-one and make a difference in what you guys are doing. So, and as we teach, we learn too. So I think that's another thing I'm really looking forward to. So definitely be here.
Thank you. I was thinking earlier, like when we started with the Great E-Course Adventure 6 years ago, I think we launched that. It was all about how do you build the greatest online course you possibly can. From there, it was how do we create transformational media? From the transformational media, it was how do you create relationships and connections and thriving community? How do you build a membership? How do you create passive income for real? Not just the fluffy, hyped up way that is sold on the internet. And how do you become an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur as a path to our spiritual dharma in life, like the things that we're supposed to be doing and living in alignment with our purpose. And so there's so much more that we're going to get to offer inside the scope of the Creators Club, that this is like, how do you become the empowered creator that you aspire to be? I mean, I've been working my ass off this is my 18th year as a full-time entrepreneur. And the number of things that I've learned to create, the number of launches that I've done, the number of communities, videos, courses, like there's so many pieces that have come together. And in the process of ABC, always be creating, there's so many little refined elements that need to be shared as entrepreneurs. And so it won't just be how to build an awesome course. It's how do you build a pitch deck? How do you grow your team? And because the price is higher, the community will be smaller. It'll be more intimate. There'll be more opportunity for us to support you. And the idea of having 4 coaches who are all creative, who are all artists, and who are all capable of creating resources that serve you, we're not going to just be like, oh, we're going to launch this course because that's what we want to do. We're going to be creating the resources, the courses, the classes, everything that is needed, the templates, based on a response from what we're seeing people need and what people are asking for. So if you need to learn how to up your live streaming game, then we will create a skill building challenge for a month where you can gather all of those skills to become a better live streamer. And this is the wonderful thing of having a team where it's not just all me, is together we have a very well-rounded skill set on how to live in alignment and how to develop all of these skills that are necessary to build a successful business. Because building a successful business, as I'm sure you're all aware of, is hard work. There's so many details. Coming up with one idea is one thing, but actually seeing the idea all the way through to having a finished product that's generating money and profit, there's over 1,000 steps involved in that creative process. And so we're hoping we can make that process easier and support you to be more confident with the next steps. Because oftentimes in life, when we have a vision, we might only see 1 or 2 or 3 steps in front of us. And we have to take those steps with faith. And once we take those steps, the next steps are available. But because we've had a career of building and launching things, we see the steps in front of you. We can probably see 50 steps in front of you, whereas you might only see 2 or 3. And so that is the power of the collective mind and the wisdom that comes from years of trial and tribulation and experimentation and just making things and putting them out into the world. So I think that ends the announcement of the Creators Club. Let us know if anybody has any questions. We'll be posting the contest inside of the membership so that y'all can see that. And I want to see everybody launch something before April 15th, because why not?